I don't even want to go back home. This is the next whole week. Okay. You got so close to the camera. He's lucky this video is about him today. It's all about you today.
That's every day. 365.
Usually on.
I think I would consider this 2/3.
You understand that?
2/3. Doing pretty good. Pretty proud of myself. Okay. Quarantine hair part 2. I think this is like 2/3 left. Maybe not. Maybe more. But that's what I think. As you can see, your girl finally finished. Okay. And I think I did a really good job. Like, really good. I made this deep part right here, but now I'm like, I wish I would have moved this piece because that kind of looks awkward, but I can always, you know, move that right there. So I'm about to be domestic real quick. I'm about to make some potatoes and some steak real quick. And then we're gonna jump right into the video. What up, PB gang? It's your girl Fifi, back with another mother loving video. This one's really cool because the cameo of HusBae is coming back again. I already did my hair. For those of you guys that want to know how I installed that hair that you seen earlier, just check up there. I'll probably link it in the video. If you want to know how I did it, you can either go look on my previous videos or click the link up there, and I will have a link to the video that has my install method. But like I said, this is hubby's video. I'm going to be interviewing him so you guys can get to know hubby just a little bit more. He is a super big influence in my life, and you always see him and you will constantly see him. So I think it's important that you guys get to meet my better half, essentially. And this is his time to shine. This is his video. So please stay tuned, and without further ado, Mr. Brooks, my hubby. Gang, this is hubby. Say hey, hubby.
What up with it? Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah.
You're gonna get to know him just a little bit.
Talk something nice.
Yeah, have fun.
All right. My name is Darion Lamont Brooks. Don't ask me how to spell Lamont, because if you ask my mama, it's spelled Lamont, but if you read it, it's spelled Lamont. But Darion Lamont Brooks. Born in Kansas City. I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina for a little period of time, but made my way back to KC, where I call home. I actually call both of them home. I feel more relaxed when I'm in Charlotte, but I love it here in Kansas, so yeah. I'm a Capricorn. I was born January 4th, 1992. I'm not the biggest fan of my birthday. I'm blessed to see it every year, but typically when I see it, it's snow on the ground, so I came to this dilemma where I think I'm gonna start celebrating my half birthday. I'm the biggest football fan. I'll take that back. I'm the biggest sports fan you'll probably ever meet in life. I have a favorite team for every sport. I have a favorite player for every sport, even individual sports. I've been working for Toyota for about 5.5 years, 6 years. And also I'm a football coach, as most people know. Shout out to HusBae, who comes to every game and supports me. I've been coaching for about 5 years as well. I'm super excited about every season that comes about. So yeah, it's a little bit about myself. Okay, football, Chiefs, Super Bowl champs. Shout out to my boys. Basketball, I don't think a lot of people know this because everybody knows I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm an avid fan for the Thunder, even though they're not what they used to be. I'm a super huge fan of the Thunder. Baseball, I'm a Rangers diehard, but my favorite player is Clayton Kershaw, so you'll typically see me in the Dodgers jersey. I'm a huge San Jose Sharks fan. I love hockey. I even put my wife on a couple of games. We don't watch as many games because they're on the West Coast, so their games come on pretty late. But when we do watch them, we stay up pretty late. My dream job is to be a high school football head coach. Right now I'm an assistant. I've been an assistant for about 5-6 years, as I said previously. My end goal is to have my own program, to run it the way I want it to be ran, and to get as many kids as I can into college and win as many state championships. It's about the dub for me. How'd you go put me on blast? So, cool deal. So, I was single. I had Tinder. I had the Tinder dating app on my phone. My boys told me to get it. I should try it out. I tried it out. It wasn't a hit for me, so I deleted it off my phone. I was bored one night, put it back on my phone, and I seen this beautiful young lady hit me up, and she was like, "Hey, we matched," and I was like, "Man, she's definitely not on Tinder. Definitely not on Tinder no more." So what I did was I Facebook stalked her. I went to her Facebook, hit her up in her inbox, and was like, "Hey, what's going on, little lady? And would you like to go out with me tonight? Like right now?" And of course she said yes, and then she met the boy, and the charm was just so irresistible that she was just like, "Yeah, we gotta go out again," and the rest is history. Loving, super friend, and I guess you can say loyal for super friend, dedicated. My wife's best characteristic, she can cook. I love her cooking. Her conversation, I guess, I'm gonna say wordplay. I'm gonna use my slang. I'm gonna say wordplay. My babe can, she's very deep in conversation, which is a little flaw for me sometimes because she'll be talking and I'll be paying attention, but she uses a lot of big words and I'll be like, okay, I gotta look that up later. Babe is very self-driven when it comes to what she wants to do. She puts time and effort and money into what she wants to do and, getting better at it. You know what I mean? She's not just looking at, like, how can she do it by herself, but she's constantly looking at other people and seeing how they're doing it and asking them for help and asking them for advice and, how to make this a thing. So shout out to Babe. I hate whiners. I hate people that don't use common sense, or hate's a strong word. I dislike people that don't use common sense in situations, / logic. I dislike the Raiders. Well, I grew up single mom. I do know my dad. Me and my dad are tight, but my mom raised me, Tawana Murphy. Shout out to my queen.
Team Murph.
Four brothers, or 3 brothers, 4 including me, and then my baby sister Inaya, Derek, Devin, and Will, or Derek, Will, and Devin, however you want to phrase them in that order. Those are my go-tos. Those are the guys that I want to make it for. Growing up in the house with them, and not necessarily struggling, but appreciating life. I know it can be tough for single moms out there, and it was tough for us some days, you know what I mean? But my mama made sure that we always had a meal on the table, you know what I mean? She held it down for us, and we love her to death, you know what I mean? And it takes a village because we have my aunties, you know, shout out to Aunt Carrie, Aunt Debbie, Aunt Diane, my grandmother, Grandma Cersei, you know, my uncles. You know, my uncles taught me how to be a man, you know, and, you know, got the doggies over here wrestling, which is all good. And yeah, shout out to my whole family. You know, they're responsible for who I am today. Favorite, I got like a combination. So like when people ask me what my favorite color is, I always say crimson and blue. Shout out Rock Chalk, and I even got on crimson and blue right now. But they told me real man say Emaw. So I root with her. You know what I mean? I try to be fair, only when they play against each other. Pizza. Oh, give me a good slice of pie and we good. Man, it's a couple. Steak is always in the first thing that comes to my mind. My wedding day, when we beat Slago for the league title is up there. But I wanted to say the day I moved to North Carolina, and it played such a big part of my life because I was so scared and I didn't know what was going on, but it felt so right. God put that spirit in me. It was just like, man, this is gonna be okay. I wanna say really changed my life. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the O-B.
I used to move snowflakes by the OC.
Yeah, Jay-Z, and it's not even close. It's like, I can give you my top 5 is Jay, then number 2 is Gap, then number 3 is Gap, then number 4 is Gap, and then number 5 is probably Kendrick. Okay, I'll do my top 5. Remember the Titans, and this is in no particular order. Remember the Titans, Lion King, Armageddon, Paid in Full, American Pie 1, 2, or The Wedding, whichever one. I'm very loyal, so when I feel like I'm getting like treated wrong by people, like I'm quick to like kind of cut you off. But once you get the best of me, like you got me kind of sold in, like I try my best to help others, and you know, to achieve what they're trying to do. I love doing ministry work. Like I just want to help. You know what I mean? Any way I can, and get out there. You know, so that's something to know about me. I'm a helper. Everybody calls me either DB. They call me Big Kansas in Charlotte. They call me Big K or Kansas. I used to be Fat Boy when I was a kid. They used to call me that, and I stuck with it. I just put it, you know, PHAT instead of FAT. So you know, I can like switch it up. That's hard. So I was going through a really tough time when I met Phillicia. Anybody that went to our wedding seen me bawling out, crying, and it was this one particular moment I was thinking of where I was like dead broke. I had no gas in my car. I couldn't get to work, and it took me everything that I had to like ask her for some money, like everything I had. Like we were sitting there at a dead standstill for like 10 minutes because I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. I was like just so nervous to ask her, but I didn't want to lose her to think like I was some kind of like, you know, user or something in that kind of notion. So like what I did was I just was trying to work around it, and I finally asked her, and like my spirit broke, you know, asking her, and she was just like, oh, she was like, no problem. Like ran right to the ATM, got me more than what I asked for, and she was like, oh yeah, we're in this together, like we're good. So I think that's the moment I fell in love with Becca. God for letting me see these years and blessing me with this smile that I can share, let it be a light with other people. I also want to shout out to my beautiful wife and her YouTube page, and please hit the subscribe button. Did I do that right? You know, because they always say hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and follow more videos like this. My baby is super dope, and I love what she's doing. She's super passionate. Shout out to all my brothers, Will, Devin, Derek, Inaya, my best friends. You guys are like my brothers, Gary, Dre, Court, Chris Smith back in Charlotte. I mean, like, all you boys, man, like, you guys are so important in my life. You know what I mean? I don't know where I would be shorty-wise without you boys. Out to some really dope men in my life. My Uncle Etwan, you know what I mean? My Uncle Etwan is just so super dope to me. My cousin Torrance, all my uncles, you know, like those men like really helped and molded me. Like, you know, when my mama couldn't whip us no more, she called Uncle Etwan. Uncle Etwan will just come hit you in your chest and make you fold like a lawn chair. You know, so shout out to those guys, Torrance, for helping me learn how to tie a tie, you know what I mean? And those things that will always stick with me, you know. Just super thankful for the people God has blessed me with and put in my life. And super thankful that I got a chance to do this interview on Bae's page. Yeah.
Thanks, honey, for hanging out.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Anytime, you know what I mean? I know the people be demanding me, so
The people be demanding you.
The people want to see DB.
Yeah.
They want to see me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Talk to me nice.
Don't let DB tell you.
Talk to me nice, or
Don't talk to me at all.
yeah, no, don't talk to me at all. You ain't got nothing to say nice, don't talk to me. You ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. Or something. Or something. You either got nothing or something to say to me.
Y'all,
I really wear glasses, y'all. Baby don't like me
Period.
wearing them. They don't let me
It's
wear
the
them.
glare.
They don't like me wearing them because she was like, you
Period.
gotta
It's
take
the
that.
glare. Period.
I look good with my glasses on too.
Period.
I look good with my glasses on too.
Bye, y'all.
Whatever happened to peace? I don't wear glasses on my YouTube. My YouTube subscribers don't have to see it.
Yo, I have a video. Ooh. It's like a disco ball. It's like a disco. Y'all, this is really my husband.
Give me the tour.
He's not.